fucking with it right here with who I started with. Be something like the Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H-Uno Central Coast mobbing suicide. Only arsonist. I step in the booth and cast. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Calle. Do me a favor, if you like these kind of videos, if you like the channel, if you like the push, go ahead and hit that pinchy like button. If not, right next to it is a thumbs down, chinga tu madre button. It's all to the gravy, baby. You can go ahead and hit that button. I promise you, we got thick skin around here. We're not easy to offend it at all, porque somos chicanos y somos de califas y que hubo le contigo, güey. So again, before we get into the title of the caption of this video is my reaction to a deleted video that just resurfaced on the internet that had shots against your boy. It had shots against your boy. Cálmase, cálmase, cálmase. Before you think it's going to get messy, before you think it's going to get ugly, before you think anything, you don't know how I'm going to react. So you're going to have to hang out for the pinchy video to find out this pinchy reaction, all right? So again, gracias to the day oneers, the members only. Shout out to all the Chicano channels in California. Not just that, on YouTube. If you fuck with your boy, you want to do a collaboration, you want to do an interview with your boy, go ahead and get a hold of me. The email is chicanotuberaza@gmail.com. That's chicanotuberaza, R-A-Z-A, all one word, at gmail.com. Go ahead and get a hold of your boy if you want to go ahead and get those collabs going. It's going down, all right? So anyways, let's go ahead and get into what the title of this video is, okay? So I put out a video a couple days ago, and I thought it was respectful because there is no point of disrespecting up front where there's no need to. I come from a different generation, right? I don't come from a crash dummy generation. I don't come from a reckless generation where people just talk reckless. It don't matter if you got, gray hairs on your head. If you act a certain kind of way, it's because you got schooled down a certain kind of way. Don't let this YouTube thing fool you. For people that come on this YouTube thing and come off one way, act one way, and then want to act another way and be two-faced off the internet. Never been your boy. I don't got the time for that, to fake the funk, be two-faced at all. So ain't no disrespect needed until it's needed, okay? Until it's warranted, let's just say that. But a video surfaced on the internet, and I want to give a shout out to the general of the YouTube yarda, which is Kimo's Flix. If you haven't subscribed over to Kimo's Flix, you're doing yourself a disservice, cabrones. You need to go to Kimo's Flix. You need to go subscribe. I kid you not, whenever the opportunity comes to open up YouTube in my busy day, the first time I could open it up, the first channel I opened up to is going to be Kimo's Flix. Not only is he highly entertaining, it's very interesting, and he's good gente, in my opinion, all right? So he's the one that captured this. Kimo's Flix is on these cabrones' helmets. He's on their heads, right? It's like once you get out of pocket, once you show the hypocrisy, once there's something there in your character that's a flaw, Kimo's Flix is going to be on that ass. Guaranteed, right? So shout out to Kimo's Flix. Let's go ahead and bring up this video if we can. A deleted video from High Power Fitness. My first observation is going to, or statement is going to be this: why delete a video? Why delete a video, right? In my tenure on YouTube, I've deleted one video, I think. The rest of them, I think I put in the members only because they have music on them. One video, right? And West Coast Graffiti called me out on it, okay? If you don't know who he is, he's no longer on the YouTube yarda anymore. He decided to get out there and take las pinches cámaras over to the protest, and that's something that YouTube says, chale, tamale, depending who's on the screen, what you're recording, and what's going down, right? Anyways, shout out to West Coast Graffiti. He pointed out, he goes, hey, why did you delete that video? Once upon a time I did. And I told him, I said, look, man, I'm looking to turn a whole new leaf. This beef that I have with this individual, I'm looking to get this shit buried. And how is it going to be buried if the shit's just, out there as far as beefs and guerras and all that, right? Once upon a time, I did that one time, but I provided an explanation. I thought the explanation was pretty sound, right? But lately, people have been deleting videos on the internet, and it hasn't been for righteousness' sake. Let's just say that. It's been because the people have been talking. Let me do this little gesture right here that High Power Fitness is going to do. You'll see the video right now. Out the side of their necks. Talking out the side of their necks is, you know, calling someone out their name. On this video, he called me out my name. But it's okay, cabrones. It's okay. I want to break down what he said and react to it, okay? The way that we do it here. The way we do it is Chicano estilo. Right? So let's go ahead and get into the video. Again, gracias to Kimo's Flix for this deleted video. Let's go.
What's up, everybody, man? You guys already know what time it is right here with OG. OG pulls up every time, all the time. And for those of you that know me out there, that really know me, you already know what time it is with me, man. I stay in the mix. I don't hide behind closed doors, and I definitely don't hide behind this screen. Like,
okay, hold on. First thing I want to say is, again, shout out to High Power Fitness. You want to go ahead and subscribe to his channel? Subscribe to his channel, man. I'm not going to drop a link, but it's called High Power Fitness. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He's another one on the YouTube yarda, I believe. I don't know it to be true. He is from El Monte, California. I went to El Monte for at least 6 years in a row when they had the WBC amateur title fights in El Monte. Shout out to Coach Andy that hosts it out there. Very close friend of mine. This network of friends allow me to throw events in almost every city in California, up and down the coast. So I've been to El Monte. I want to say I think he's from El Monte, so shout out to him. And if you want to subscribe over to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Now, the first thing is this. The video got deleted. I wonder why. When we go back and we look at the video, maybe I'm only going to point out certain things. Maybe he saw one of the things that I'm going to be pointing out why he deleted the video. The first thing is saying I'm in the mix. I'm always in the mix. I don't hide from behind a screen. Well, what kind of brownie points does that get you nowadays in 2025? I don't think it gets you any brownie points. In the generation that I came from, it just, no one, you didn't have to say that you were in the mix. You pretty much were in the mix. But if you were in the mix, you really weren't on the streets too long or too often. And the last thing you were doing was talking about it. Just an observation. Let's keep it pushing.
certain individuals. One of my subscribers had sent me something to an individual that I have no idea who this guy is. He's trying to be somebody behind the screen that he could never be in real life. I could guarantee that.
Okay, so hey, shout out to you, cabron. It's all good, cabron. It's all good. But I'm going to react because once you put something on the internet, there ain't no bringing it back. They got it. It's on the internet, right? So you don't know me and I don't know you. So what does it avail for me to throw slanderous accusations, allegations, let's just call them assumptions, over that you've never done anything in your life? How do I know? I don't know. Again, I just wanted to point that out.
This individual, I really don't want to mention his name, but he's mentioned something about novelas or something like that. Almost sounds like that's what he lives in, a world of novelas. I live in the real world, idiot. I'm just waiting. I'm holding off right here because for those of you that know, you know, this is me right here. And to that individual that is doing this, and that's all you're about, straight up. You're a poo butt. But anyways, I guess it could be safe now. You're a bitch, homie. You couldn't walk a fucking mile in my shoes, let alone feel the size of them. I've been to places that would make you cry, bitch.
So, you know, it's in they say the saying goes, hindsight is better than foresight, right? Again, I'm laughing because this is comedy, man. It's entertaining. Hey, I hope that my channel is also entertaining as well, cabrones. I hope not you're coming over here and fucking falling asleep. You know what I mean? That this is the pinchy melatonin fucking channel or something, right? So it's interesting as hell. That's why I'm laughing. Don't get it twisted, High Power Fitness. I'm not laughing at you. How could I laugh at you, cabron? I don't even know you for nothing. This is the internet, right? I guess I didn't say this. This video was actually a response to another video that was made that I went ahead. I don't know if I did a reaction, I commented it, or I shared the video. I really don't even know, right? And it was this individual addressing the marvelous, the minor Marv, Maniaco, the magician, Chester, the rubber chicken. I got so many handles for that dude. Miklo. The newest one is Miklo, as of the information a couple weeks ago or months ago. In response to that, because I believe in that video when he's talking about underage children, he talked about it in it wasn't a good manner. It wasn't a good look the way he was talking about it. When you're talking about children getting harmed and you got a smile on your face, I don't know what you want to call that. So it was in response. This video was in response to that. I was pointing that out at the time, which is pointing out the obvious, pointing out the facts. If you want to see that video, I believe also Kimo's Flix has that video as well. It's somewhere in his catalog. Go to Kimo's Flix channel, go to search his channel, and then put in High Power Fitness, or I don't know if he put another name on it, right? But anyways, that's the backstory to this. But let's just say this. The places that he's been in would make me shake in my boots. Okay. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving, right? Some things shouldn't be explained. They're self-explanatory. Let's keep it moving.
Straight up. Yeah, OG's venting. I'm out here in the mix, baby. Day in, day out. What you're trying to address and label us as, we don't co-sign that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know where you're from. I don't give a fuck where you're from, because obviously where you're from has no credibility, not the way where I come from.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This also may be one of the key reasons he deleted the video, because I don't agree with it. Again, not a shot at you, High Power Fitness. I don't know you from Adam. So me vale just like a ti, güey. Yo te valgo, tú también me vales, güey. I don't think it's a good look for a person to want to go ahead and just throw insult. Let's say, let's insult a whole region. Let's insult a whole area. Let's insult a whole section. Let's insult a whole community. This has nothing to do with hoods and neighborhoods. That's all done. The jersey has been retired in the rafters for a long time. That was all the negative. That was a lot of years, a lot of tears, a lot of calendars thrown away. So, I'm going to let the youngsters grab the baton and run with it and let them do them. But the youngsters or anyone, like he said it, in the mix, okay, is going to take offense to that. Is going to take a huge offense to that. And then it's on the internet. I'm just time stamping it and pointing it out that at this very moment, it could have been that he saw the video, went too far. When, it was an emotional maybe video saying, I'm going to throw chinga su madre con este vato. I'm going to throw everything at him in the kitchen sink. But you want to go ahead and throw insults at a demographic, at an area, at a region. Damn. I'll let you do you.
I'm well respected in my hood. Stay clean, walk a straight line, and don't fall for this bullshit. Your YouTube yarda? What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? That's probably the only yard you've ever been on, and the only yard that you will ever play in is this little punk bitch yarda that you put out here. Well, anyways.
Okay, so again, he was talking about the YouTube yarda. Again, it's all fake. It's all shits and giggles, etc. Right? It's fantasy football. It's a group of whoever is in Califas, came from the streets, wants to come on YouTube, and they start up a video, and then everyone that podcasts in Califas knows of each other, right? So it's the YouTube yarda, right? But yeah, that's kind of a contradiction there, where I have heard, not from your videos, but other people have told me that you have a very close relationship with the Runner and Bud Light. And those are two very key figures in the YouTube yarda. I gotta at least I'll give credit where credit is due. They're very key figures in the YouTube yarda. And you have said, people have told me that you get advice from them, you talk to them, you have their directas. I'm not saying you're breaking bread with them in real life. No, absolutely. I get the difference. Internet bullshit, real life. Two different things, right? You could be acquaintances as far as, you know, the internet goes, because you don't know a motherfucker as far as you could throw them, right? You just met them on the internet. But you have said that, and someone should have mentioned from the gate, like if Triple OG was still on the YouTube yarda, that those are not the individuals you want to get any kind of advice from, because of, again, YouTube yarda activities, right? It seems like the street politics, they can't be separated from the YouTube yarda, right? And it is what it is, right? So to say the YouTube yarda is bullshit, but then again, say you get advice from key figures on the YouTube yarda, and then they go to your catalog and see your channel and be like, hey, wait a second, you know, this is a YouTube yarda channel. Why not just embrace it, cabrón? Why not just embrace it?
I hope you get this message, my boy, but you ain't about that life. Don't speak on me, because I tell you one thing, I'm not the one. Not this individual. There you go. Oh, I forgot. Paisa. There you go.
Okay, hold on. Two things. Okay, the reason that I had to hit the laugh meter on this is because, and he might agree with me, again, not laughing at you. It's just there's funny moments that are happening right here that I want to address in general. Anyone that comes on the internet and says, I'm not the one, watch out for me, or whatever they say, right, is, well, that's a little bit different to me too. I seen some of the most individuals that you did not want to fuck with. I mean, they're the most quietest ones, overly respectful ones. They're the ones that aren't on anyone's radar. I try to tell that to the youngsters. You know, quick story. I seen a partner of mine at Costco not too long ago. He was the neighborhood knockout artist. If someone asked me I think I did a video on the members only, who had the most major hands that you ever seen, it was this individual. And now he's at Costco with his familia, his children, in a tracksuit, pushing his pinchy shopping cart of necessities, commodities for his family, and looks like a square bear, right? Whatever you want to call it, right? We know that anyone that says there's someone probably isn't it. That's just a general statement, though. Just a general statement.
There you go.
Oh, wait a second. And the second thing I want to say is, now I'm gonna have to say something about this. Okay, I'm gonna have to say something about this. It don't matter if you call me paisa. That's okay. You can call me paisa. That's fine, because I embrace the Mexican heritage. I embrace the motherland, which is Mexico, and I'm probably gonna end up retiring and get a pinche villa hacienda in Mexico and just sail off into the sunset amongst agave fields. But that's just me. That's just me. It's just funny how people will embrace the culture when they want. They will embrace the cultura. They'll embrace like, oh, Mexica and this, the Aztec gods, get a big old Aztec calendar, blast it on them, get blasted up with all kinds of stuff, and then go ahead and say, I'll say it in your language, paisa, which is Spanish. So that's just, I say paisa as well because soy Chicano. If people take that offense, it just is what it is. I say paisa as well. White, because brown to brown is okay, I believe, but any other raza to brown is like, wait a second, you know, pump your pinchy brakes, right? But anyways, so he's just saying that, and it's just a little bit funny. I made a short that a lot of people got offended by, and I'm still gonna stand by it, man. And which is that a Chicano that doesn't speak Spanish is like a middle of the mall chain. People can get mad. The reason I say that is because I want the raza to keep passing the culture on to the generations and stop letting it get watered down. Take them to Mexico, teach them about Mexico, have them fucking ordeñar una vaca, have them, you know, do what we did, man, as little chavalitos. So anyways, I just thought that he's pointing that out to me. It's kind of like pointing the finger back at yourself because I thought you were a raza, but it's okay. Let's go.
In your language, motherfucker. Fuck you, punk. Whatever you stand for. I smile because I'm a happy cat. I know where I've been, what I've been through, And now I'm on top of my world. Where you at? Shit, come on now. I've raised 5 kids. I got 5 mature, productive boys in my life with a wife that I've been married to for 30 years and been with her longer than that. And an owner of my property. Not 1 house, 2 houses, motherfucker.
Shout out
So
to
here
you.
you go again. I can't get enough to give you this. But that's why I smell, motherfucker. Whatever you're thinking is all bad. English and en español, güey.
All right. I'm gonna take that one off. All right. So again, why delete videos? I think this video was a bad look. And I just had mentioned this channel on another video about another bad look. I'll leave that up to the people's court, the Raza's court. You guys decide below in the comment section what your thoughts are on this deleted video. Why not leave it back up? Why not put it back up? What was the reason? What caused you along that road? Maybe it was those 2, 3, 4 things that I said or not. I'll leave that up to the people's court. Gente, I'm out. I'll see you on the next episode.